Simon Jacobson here. Another episode of Meaningful Live. This is a special message for all graduates. This program is dedicated by Susan Shueke in loving memory of Elisa Shueke, Blank, Bat Simintov, and Shoshana. Seize the day. A message for all graduates. As we approach graduation of so many of our young and hopeful students across this country or across the world, it's really the future of our world is in the hands of our young. I thought appropriate to share a few words, and hopefully many graduates will listen to this. Hopefully you can share it with them as well. You know, we go to school, we learn many different things. But what is the single most important thing to always keep in mind? The unique impact that you can have on the world. All the knowledge, all the data, all the information, those are tools. But it comes down to how you will be empowered to make a difference, to dare to make a difference. Oliver Wendell Holmes, in a very tragic poem called The Voiceless, says, "Alas, to those that die with their song still inside them." You have a song inside you. You have many songs inside you, dear graduate. Your unique voice, your unique skills, your unique personality, indispensable. Despite the fact that we live in a world with 8 billion people, you have something to contribute that you and only you can contribute. However, we live in a world where there's much pressure to conform, to fit in someone else's expectations, someone else's demands, even with good intentions. But is it your voice? Is it something that you need to express? Obviously, we always have to respect our parents, our educators. But above all, it comes down to, why are you here? You were born an original. Don't become a copy. Whatever you learned in school, whatever you've experienced, has to enhance your individuality, your unique song, your unique musical note. And you need the courage, yes, because there will be many pressures in life that are going to try to have you fit in, have you serve someone else's needs. Remember, there are two choices in life: to be an influencer or to influence, or to be influenced. To be an influencer and influence, or to be influenced by others. There's no third option. The guy that says, I used to think I'm indecisive, now I'm not so sure, that itself is someone that's indecisive. A very powerful expression. When you're busy absorbing, you can't be exuding. When you're busy exuding, you can't be absorbing. In life, we need both. We need to have a time when we absorb, when we learn, when we listen, and we listen well. And there's a time when we give, when we exude. Obviously, listening comes first. You learn from those that came before us with experience. But then there comes the time where you need to be the giver and not just the receiver. That you need to be proactive. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Every moment is precious. Every moment is another moment that allows you to express your unique voice. And it's not just for you. It's for all of us. Think of a great symphony. You have an orchestra, different musicians, different instruments, different parts. All of it adds up to one beautiful harmonic symphony. And each part is needed. Each piece is needed. Take away one piece and it's all compromised. Sometimes you see it very blatantly and sometimes it's subtle. There are almost 75 trillion cells in the human body. One cell, one extra one missing one mutant cell creates havoc. A computer program could have millions of lines of program, and yet add or subtract a dot and something won't work. One dot, because it's not quantity, it's the quality. Purportedly, when Mozart presented to the Archduke of Austria one of his great masterpieces, the Archduke, who thought he was a connoisseur of music, said, "Herr Mozart, beautiful, it's beautiful, but far too many notes." And Mozart purportedly responded, "Yes, Your Majesty, but not one more than necessary." So in life, there will be many challenges, many twists and turns, but know that you have within you everything you need. And above all, you have within you something that is the world needs, your friends need, your family needs, the community needs. And it's critical that we need you to be courageous, to be yourself. So how do you do that? How do you achieve finding your voice? So the first thing is to recognize we're all subjective human beings under many influences, beginning with our own self-interest, first level of subjectivity. The second is the effects and attitudes of our early influences in life that in our early impressionable years impacted us, our parents, our early educators. And finally, there's the effects of our peer pressure, social pressure, society, the media. It's all inundating us as we speak with all kinds of messages. Marketing wants you to buy something. They want to convince you of something. The single most important message of all is that you matter and that you are absolutely necessary. Everything else comes secondary. So first step is to recognize that we have these factors, including our own subjective self. That's the first step toward objectivity. The second thing is to know that you're not bound by it. Yes, you will have many voices, but there's the ultimate voice, your own. By freeing yourself, by recognizing the influences in your life, and even if they were positive ones, but they don't define you, they're here to help and support and allow you to blossom. That's when you begin to find yourself, you begin to soar, you begin to spread your wings. One critical way is finding friends, people who are always encouraging you. We'll always find people who are naysayers. You have an idea, something creative, something ambitious. Who do you think you are? I've been there. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The cynicism, the sarcasm, the skepticism. Find people who say, wow, that's a great idea. Try it. And even if it not always works exactly as you planned, but you build confidence as you try things. The worst thing is retreat, resignation, fear that paralyzes us and causes us to be insecure. And above all, as soon as you wake up every morning, think of this meditation, this chant, this prayer. Thank you for returning my soul to me. Thank you for giving me a soul, a unique voice, a unique presence that's exclusive to you, that's exclusive to me and to me alone. And then do everything possible throughout the day to express that soul, both with your mind, your feelings, and in your actions. You have so much to give. And all the education in the world is meant to provide the tools, not to tell you what to think, but how to think. Methodology to allow yourself to really express the specialness and the uniqueness of your qualities. Yes, indeed, you have songs, many songs to sing. Make sure they don't get obfuscated. And yes, seize the day. Each day has new opportunities. Not about following or asking or reacting to others. Yeah, maybe shut down, lower down the temperature of the media flow into your mind, of hearing the news and people commenting on the news and people commenting on the comments, pundit after pundit after pundit. Begin to think for yourself, what would I say if I didn't hear all these opinions? Are they even relevant? There are three types of people. Keep this in mind, dear graduate. There are three types of people. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who ask, what happened? Make things happen. Take every situation that comes your way and see how you can turn it into an opportunity. Even if it may be a challenge, even if it may be a difficulty, even if it may be a loss or a setback. Look deeper. How can this become a bigger opportunity? Because there's a big picture out there. It's a narrative. Life is a running narrative. And you really have the two choices. Are you going to respond? Is your narrative going to be a response to other people? Or are you going to write the script of the unfolding drama of your own destiny? And you have completely that power to do. We don't have control over what happens. But we have we have total control of how we navigate. May you be blessed with the wisdom, with the fortitude, with the confidence, with the strength, and with the people around you who encourage you to be yourself. And fascinatingly and interestingly, the more you are yourself, the more you can coexist and cross-pollinate and coexist with others. That's how it works, like in the symphony analogy. Play your song and listen to other people's song and see how they complement each other until we all together experience this one grand cosmic symphony, the harmony within diversity. We need you to be you. And to conclude with the words of the Kotzker Rabbi, Kotzker Rebbe, Rabbi Nachman Mendel of Kotzk. He said, if I am I because you are you, and you are you because I am not, and you are not. But if I am I because I am I, and you are you because you are you, I am and you are. If your identity is defined by juxtaposition to others, and that's the only way you can determine who you are by looking at what someone else is, you will not really be. And if the other person does the same, they will not really be. It's the blind leading the blind. But if you are you because you are you, and I am I because I am I, it's generated from within. I recognize who I am, what my soul is like, what is unique about me, then I will be and you will be. And then we can come together in one harmony, in one fusion. And imagine if we can carry that over in a type of chain reaction, a butterfly effect, the ripple effect, and bring that confidence to each one around us. That is the ultimate message. Use it well, be yourself, and dare to make a difference. Sing your song. Thank you so much. This has been Simon Jacobson of the Meaningful Life Center, meaningfullife.com. Above all, please share this message, especially to the new graduates that are entering into their world, to the next stage of their life, graduating from one to go to the next. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback and comments. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and partake Take advantage of all the wide array of offerings that we have about literally every topic in life to help life be a more meaningful life. Be well.